What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B-Hop Radio Shout. And as always, I got my podcast partner, OG Gangsta Wicked, the Ghetto Mafia off in this thing. Wicked, what's good with it, man?
Oh, man, I'm cooling, man. I'm just ready to get this show started today, B-High.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
And before we introduce the guest today, I'm just going to say that after I watched the Oscars last night, that I'm putting you on notice that if you say something,
you just better keep my wife's name out your mouth. I'll tell you that. You see what I'm saying? They gonna be asking me this stage to this. Look at this nigga, me. Man, who we got up in this thing though, Wick?
Man, we got my partner, man. You know what? I got a lot of partners. When I told them they from Texas.
This my partner.
No, well, you just met him.
Nigga, I don't care about that nigga, my brother.
Right past you and dapped me up. He didn't even know who you was.
He like it. He whispered in my ear. He said, I gotta do that because you know we can go act a fool if I got them dap your ass up first.
Man, we got boy KB, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think KB is from Texas. KB really from the deck.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But he lived in Texas, so he kind of, goddamn, it must be two-sided. He two-sided. You know what I'm saying? But he really a Decatur nigga, man. KB, man, from Facemob. What's happening, bro?
KB!
Going on with it, man.
Man, welcome to the show, gangster. Already, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now, fellas, we got to get straight into this thing, man. We was all got wrapped up in the Oscars. I had to call Wick. I said, hey, Wick. Did you just see what the hell just happened on these goddamn Oscars?
You woke me up, too.
My first time watching it all the way through. I ain't gonna do that.
Come on.
That was my first time.
You watched it all the way through, KB?
That was my first time ever watching the Oscars all the way through.
So let me ask you something. So if you were Chris Rock, let's put you as Chris Rock.
Okay.
Let's say, for argument's sake, that Will Smith had never said to you, KB, my wife is off limits. Don't talk about my wife. You just look up. You see Jada in the front row. You see Will. You're a comedian. You're Chris Rock. You say something. He comes up there and slap five from you. What at that point right there? You're Chris Rock now. You're not KB.
I'm Chris Rock.
At that point right there, what does KB and a Chris Rock body do?
In the crib, I would have beat Will Smith. Like straight up. Like first and foremost, like. The long ass walk for Will to get up to the stage. Like Chris just stood there, waited. Like I would have been like, man, ain't no way in the hell motherfucker gonna slap me. And then he slapped the nigga and turned around and walked away. Now, Chris, if you think you can't whip the nigga ass, when he turned his back on, you should have jumped on the nigga back or something. Something hit him with an Oscar or something. You feel me? I'm with you. Man, you crazy. I ain't nowhere in the hell I would have been on the biggest show in TV.
Yeah.
Live, like millions watching.
Yeah.
A nigga slapped me like that. Hell no. I bet you Mike Epps wouldn't let him slap me like that.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And so KB, what I was telling a friend of mine last night, you were back in the, and KB and I, you from the west side or whatever side.
That's right.
We're on the east side.
Okay,
On the east side, being slapped back in the day was worse than you getting your ass whooped.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You would rather a nigga just drag you, beat you. At least a person can say, hey, man, I couldn't beat him.
Yeah.
They jumped me.
Yeah.
But a nigga coming slapping you was like taking your manhood.
Damn.
No.
See, when I was younger, I couldn't even do the slap boxing thing because I was gonna have to just go ahead and beat your ass. You see what I'm saying? You ain't gonna just be goddamn hit me with the goddamn. Then I'm all up against the wall, not that. I'm gonna beat your ass over slap boxing, let alone slapping me in front of a million people.
Right.
Now, wait, I gotta ask you though, when you saw the clip, what went through your mind, man?
Man, when I saw it, I felt I had two different emotions about it, B.I. On one hand, since I don't know the dynamics of him and Will's relationship, it was hard for me to choose a side. So that's why I say hypothetically. If Will had said, look, bruh, I'm coming to the ward. I'm up for an award. I'm bringing my wife. She has alopecia. What is that? Now, I need to find out what that is. What exactly is that? Is that a form of cancer?
No, I think it's just your hair just ain't growing like it's supposed to.
What? So he ain't slapped him over cancer. He ain't slapped him over a diagnosis of something that she's finna to die from.
Yeah. And it's funny that you said that because that's the same thing that I said to my wife when that happened. I said, she must be bald headed because she got cancer.
Right.
And that's when I was thinking it probably triggered them and made them jump up there. But then they said it was alopecia.
So you can just slap a person, they got a hangnail. I mean, you know. But my thing, back to what you were saying, Beehive, that changes the dynamics of everything. But if Will said, look, bruh, I'm coming, I'm up for an award. I'm bringing my wife. We're gonna sit in the front. I know how it go because you're a comedian, I'm a comedian, I get it.
Yeah.
You know, and my wife is famous. She's off limits tonight. She doesn't feel well. She coming to support me because I'm getting this award. She didn't even really want to come. But since I'm getting this award, I made her come. And I told her that she was like, well, Chris Rock may say something about my gut. I said, I got that, baby. So if you say something, you're gonna make me look like, you know, like I'm not handling the business in my house. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming to you as a man before you do that. Now, if Chris Rock turns right around and get on stage after this man done told him that and to say that, you deserve to be slapped out. You understand what I'm saying? But now, if this was just all, me and KB was talking earlier, KB said it just sounded like he was just going off the cuff with it.
Yeah.
You know, and if there was no rules being set by Chris and Will Smith, then you can't put your hands on me. You can't put your hands on me, period. Because
That's right.
even if I'm wrong in something, once you put your hands on me, anything that I did that was wrong, I don't even care no more.
Exactly.
What you just said, he got to die.
You got to die.
Right. Like that,
Right.
you going to die anyway.
Exactly.
That magnitude, nigga. Will. First of all, I would have had my nephews and my partners back there.
Right.
They would have ran out there, but we would have towed Will ass up in that motherfucker, man.
But see, I'm going to argue for Will. See, this is my thing with old Will. First of all, Will is one of the greatest actors / artists of all damn time.
Yes, sir.
And it seems like Will continues to be humiliated at every damn turn. They have clips of where Chris Rock was giving Jada hell in the previous Oscars for no damn reason.
Well, it is a reason how she's Jada. She's this is not a regular woman. This is not me bringing my old lady. Sorry, baby. But this is not me bringing my old lady, which is a teacher, that she's out of the spotlight that nobody knows. You understand what I'm saying? This is a superstar in her own right.
So you're not gonna allow Jada to be a human? Is that what you're telling me? She can't be human because she's Jada.
She is human 5 days out the week when she's at home with the kids doing that. Not when you come to an Oscar that's on television. And my job is to entertain the world. And I look down, and the most famous woman I see down there is you and Beyonce. I'm gonna say something to y'all.
Nah, buddy.
If that's my job, not me as Wick. I'm talking about as Chris Rock. I look down there, I see Beehive wife, I see Wicked wife, I see KB wife, and I see Jay-Z wife. Who you think I'm gonna talk about?
Probably everybody's there. Why knowing your crazy
Beyonce.
But now I'm gonna put it to you like this though. Let me get in here with this. We don't know how many nights Jada's cried when she looked up and realized that she was losing all that damn hair. And she was like, nigga, you gonna still love me? How you feel about me because I ain't got no damn hair on my head? And Will Smith got to cuff that head and say, you know what, girl, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you if every hair in your damn head fall. I love every piece of scalp that you got hanging on this damn head. And then you go to this award show, and on the night that's supposed to be a celebration, some nigga gets up on stage and calls your wife G.I. Jane after she almost didn't come because you're like, you know what, I'm tired of walking around here with my damn head out all over the damn place.
But is this the same girl that was just getting long stroked by August?
See that? You know, no, he slapped the August up out of Chris. Yeah. That's what it was. He was like, you know what?
So he took everything that August did, came out on Chris.
Basically, yeah. Basically, yeah. Yeah, like shit. Yes. Oh, young nigga bust my old lady. he gonna feel it to August too. From March to August, he gonna feel it to August, goddammit. When I slap his ass, hell yeah, young nigga like August goddamn going up in my old lady. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'ma slap the goddamn fire at you, boy. You gonna feel it to August. You feel me? Shit.
And I think it was that pent up frustration that he had from the world trying him. You see what I'm saying? Will is watching himself go viral when he's on the red carpet and somebody brings up an entanglement. He's still a man. He's still a human having to deal with this stuff. And you know what?
His old lady talking about she love Pop. She still love Pop.
Is that what his old lady? She said that?
What? You know Jada love Tupac.
Man, she always
was in the movie.
But I'm saying she said it?
Man, Jada said she love Pop. She love Pop. Goddamn shit.
As soon as that happened, the meme came out with Jada's picture saying, "Will, I'm not impressed. Tupac would have shot him." The meme came out the second that happened.
She love Pop, nigga.
I knew that she loved him, but I thought they hadn't gotten past that. I didn't think it was still an issue.
And also
in the relationship.
It's still an issue.
I feel like Will probably got tired of folks chumping him off and said, "Man, I got to take a stand and I got to draw the line."
So I'm gonna jump on the smallest nigga in the crowd.
Now I'm gonna jump on the biggest mouth in the crowd that disrespects my wife in front of the whole fucking world. This the whole world watching.
And I'm gonna say this right here too. I saw a clip too. Like, remember a while back when they was boycotting the Oscars and shit.
That's what I'm talking about.
Jada wanted him to back out of the Oscars. So on the Oscars that night, Chris Rock was like, "Well, they didn't invite y'all anyway." Took a little shot at him.
Yeah.
So we're probably like, this
try that shit again.
Keep on trying me.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
You
I
feel me?
remember that.
This nigga keep on trying me. So I don't give a fuck where we at, my nigga. You try me from my side. I'm gonna goddamn risk it all.
Exactly.
He man, this the Oscars, bro. Live on TV.
Now answer me this though, fellas. Do y'all think that it was staged?
When I was in the moment when I was watching it, I was like, "Oh man, these niggas trying to pull some shit." But once the camera came and on the flashed on Will, and you couldn't hear what he was saying, but you could read his lip.
Yeah.
I read his lips. I was like, "This shit's serious."
He did look serious when you know, keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Yeah.
I've been there before where you have shut down. Will is in that spot where he shut down.
Oh, he's ready
I'm
for
telling
war.
you one thing.
Yeah.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth. Any other thing back from that right there that Chris would have said, I think it would have went there.
Yeah.
But at the same time, would Will Smith have done that if like you say, a Tupac up there type of person, a Mike Epps, like
Mike Epps, Carlos Miller,
Right.
D. Ray Davis,
Right.
Quake. Had to been one of them niggas.
Right.
They would have. And you turn your back and walk away?
Right.
Man, please. Shit.
Right.
I ain't gonna you can't do me like that on national TV.
Not on national
TV. Not even nowhere you can't do it.
Right.
Will trained to be Ali. That man got to have some hands now.
Either I was gonna whoop his ass or he was gonna whoop mine.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Because, see, let me get back to the part about us from the east side. We don't fight to win the fight. We fight so next time you fuck with the wrong motherfucker.
Oh, no, we trying to win.
So, no. What I'm saying is,
I ain't got time for you to learn the lesson, nigga. You need to go down.
That's not the point I'm making. That's not the point I'm making. What I'm saying is, don't take it there. I'm saying, when I'm locked up, I was on the 7th floor down there at y'all.
That's right.
I had a bust a couple niggas here. Let me see that Atlanta. So I'm ready to say we ain't from Atlanta. I was on that 7th floor.
I've been locked up at pre-trial before.
Exactly. My point is this right here. When I say not just to win, of course you're trying to win, but my point, the goal is for you to not fuck with me again. Win, lose, or draw, I can take it. Long as we fought back, we gave you some scars when you walked away. Nobody is the best. If I tell people this, I'm not the best fighter. If I was the best fighter, I would be getting paid hundreds of $1 million like Mike Tyson did, like Evander Holyfield did.
That's right.
I'm not the best MMA, and that I would be right there in the octagon fighting somebody. So I can get my ass whooped. But one thing I will say, I'm not going to be a Chris Rock. If you put me in a predicament like Chris was in,
it's time to lose it all.
Like KB say, I'm waiting for you with my face painted out in the bushes. You will be harassed. You're not going to be able to go do no shows.
I got some get back.
No, there's some getting back that's got to happen.
I feel both parties. I feel Will. I can see why, like, come on, everybody got an old lady in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't gonna tolerate the disrespect.
Come on now.
I can see Will going up there. I see that. Yeah. I hear people saying like, well, he could have handled it different. Man, when your mind get to racing, ain't no goddamn time to think about that shit. He did what he had to do.
Right.
Now on Chris Rock end, I can see where he was like, man, this is a big moment. And then Questlove was up for the award. It was a lot going on. I can see him keeping the party going. I can see that. But you said me and his body.
Right.
Me, can't see that.
Yeah. And see, my only thing was, you know, when a man come walking to that stage after you done said some fuck shit to him,
You kind of
you
know
can
what's
see
up.
the look in his eye, and you ain't gonna keep your hands behind your back like nigga knock the shit out of me. You gotta catch that. You gotta catch that. You gotta catch that slap.
Like, what's up?
Come on, man. That slap you wouldn't have got no clean slap
But you know, he looking at it, Beehive. This is the Oscars. He may be thinking, you know, him and Will go way back. He may be thinking Will come out there to grab the mic from him. You know,
How do we know they go way back though?
they got pictures of them all back in the day. They got pictures of them together. They don't done this together. They don't done.
Just because you meet a nigga at a party and take a picture don't mean that we go way back.
That's true. But I was under the impression that they were friends before all this. My thing that I'm saying is that that was probably the last thing on his mind. Behind this man finna come up and actually slap me. Probably took him off guard.
But still, goddamn, like at least, like I said, don't put your hand behind your back. At least still, like see what's up.
Right. That's hood. That's hood.
What this nigga finna do?
Right. That's hood. That's
our
hood.
first reaction, like, man, what this nigga finna do?
Right.
Your human senses is gonna sense when your life is in danger.
Yeah.
When you walking down the street right now, if a nigga looking at you wrong, you prepared when you get right next to that nigga to have to draw down on the motherfucker if you need to. Just because your senses say, this ain't something right. You see what I'm saying?
But man, my final take on the whole thing is that, you know, if you don't want your face slapped, stop talking about niggas' wives.
That make it damn. I mean, that's about the best take out of it all. That's about the best take out of it all.
Let's shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Let's shut the fuck up. Nigga talk too much.
Right.
Do you think that Will Smith needs to be counseled, or do you think he needs to be uplifted? Because I feel like this too. I don't feel like Will need to be counseled, but I feel like he needs support from the community saying, hey man, we understand that you've been going through hell with your image, with your wife, with your life in the public eye, and we support you, brother, and we don't think no less of you because we know your wife love her some damn Tupac. We don't think no less of you because your wife done hauled out and had an entanglement on your ass. We don't think no less of you because Chris Rock done chumped off your wife in the middle of the damn Oscars. We still respect you for being the great that you are. We just understand that you keep on finding yourselves in these fucked up predicaments.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Chris Rock is a great too, though. Let's not think that he just slapped at anybody. This goes down right down the line of, you know, one side or the other. This is Chris Rock we talking about.
Nigga, I saw Chris Rock live at the
it.
Fox and I cried laughing. I ain't never cried. I was in that bitch with the wet face the whole time watching that shit because I went to go see Chris Rock because I had never seen him live before, and I was like, you know what, I want to see what greatness looks like. You know, they say this nigga's one of the greatest of all time. I enjoyed him in all the movies and stuff. Let me see for my own eye what greatness looked like. And when I went in there and saw that nigga do that stand up, I saw greatness.
Something that Will Smith.
And I was planning on going to see him because he about to go on tour.
Yeah.
I was planning on going to see him just for that reason right there because I never seen him live.
Now he's the damn truth.
Wow.
I cried.
That's something something that Will Smith isn't. Let's
buddy.
Will Smith not a great stand-up comedian.
Oh, he ain't no great stand-up comedian, but he's a great actor and entertainer.
No, he's a great actor. But Chris Rock is a good actor and a great stand-up comedian. It could have been a little jealousy there.
No, I told you
so. Will Smith movies are not selling. Will Smith movies are not selling no more. Behind.
He just won an Oscar for the last movie.
That movie ever before then he couldn't get a hit.
Independence Day.
Man, that was in 1985. Man, I'm talking about lately, man. He don't fail. The Bad Boys, they didn't reboot it. You know, they didn't want to do it no more. A few movies, he was in trouble.
Okay. Well,
I don't think it was jealousy though. I think he was just like, I'm sick of Chris Rock. He been trying me too much. Like, I'm gonna go slap this nigga. That's what I think it was. Like I said, the previous little comments he made about y'all wasn't invited. That was a little sneak dish right there. You know?
Right.
He's just like, look, nigga, you do it again. I don't give a fuck where we at. And it happened to be at the Oscars. He got it.
I'm gonna end it on this one right here, fellas. Do you think it was real or faked? Fake.
Real.
I'm on the fence. I don't know how to feel about it. I'm hoping that it was staged because I wanted to go to the next subject, but now y'all nigga got me back in that bitch again.
But let me say this right here. I believe, when he came back out and did his acceptance speech, right, when he got the award, he apologized to everybody but Chris. Had it been staged, don't you think he would have been like, man, my apologies to Chris Rock?
Right.
Well, see, this is what made me mad about that. This man that went up there and slapped a man for his wife, okay? Just to say, baby, I love you. This is the biggest night of his life and the biggest award he's ever received in his life. He's up there bawling and crying, and they put the camera on Jada, and her face ain't crying at all. And I'm like, do you love this nigga or not? What the fuck?
Yeah. She was
That's what made me mad. I was like, come on, you supposed to cry because this man done slapped the nigga for you tonight and won the Oscar tonight. That's why I'm like, okay, this must be a stage play because it's supposed to be some emotion right there.
You just hit a point right there, buddy.
And that's what caught me the most right there. I'm like, Jada, you supposed to be like, man, I just love this nigga because this nigga done did the most tonight.
When when they had the entanglement thing, she wasn't crying then, was she? When that Will sitting up there crying
Will
about
was
the whole...
crying.
Yeah.
When they was at the red table, Will was crying. She wasn't crying. That's probably why he slapped the shit out of her. Like, this bitch don't love me.
Jada hell. Jada like that one project girl that we had that was the bad one in the hood.
Come on. And you can't break her.
Everybody wanted her.
Come on.
Yeah.
And got a nigga out there fight slap boxing in the guy in front yard
Come on.
so she can see it. Nigga be fighting like they looking at her.
Nigga fighting to the death over her. God damn.
She don't show no emotion.
She didn't show no emotion.
The only emotion she showed when that nigga said the joke, she looked like, nigga.
Exactly.
And Will was laughing at first till you seen Jada.
Exactly. But it was real.
Okay. Like I said, I'm on the fence, but let's get into some convo in this thing, fellas. Gangsta Wicked.
I bet you. I wish Pimp C was alive for this last night. What would the Pimp have said?
What would the Pimp do? I mean, he would have went up there and slapped the nigga.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying what would
I think he would have did what Will did.
You think Pimp would have went up there and slapped him?
I think, yeah.
What
you
you
know
think?
what? Will Smith, the spirit of Pimp C got into Will Smith, and he hauled out and slapped Chris Rock, and that's just what that was.
That had to be if Pimp was Will and he disrespected Pimp old lady like that. Yeah, Pimp definitely would have. If he didn't slap him, he would have said something. He wasn't gonna sit there and just take that. Hell,
no, he wasn't gonna take it. But what the Pimp would have went up there and just slapped him out on national television?
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. He had it in him.
Yeah.
He definitely had it in him to go up there and slap him. He definitely had that in him. Like, hell yeah.
When you and Pimp tight, you know what I'm saying? I know that I thought I heard somewhere that I know you were with Face them, but that you and that Bushwick was probably one that you hung out with the most. Face was kind of the one who grabbed you and started everything from from me and your story. But you and Pimp had like a little special little thing that was a little different than.
I hung out with Bill, but I used to live with Face. So me and Face. But Pimp. I met Pimp through Face brother Warren Lee, you know what I'm saying? And when he moved to Atlanta, we would hang out. I would go out to the house and shit and hang out at the Gentleman Club and all that kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? Every time I see him, it was, he was just a real ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he fuck with you, he fuck with you. If he didn't, he didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was just that kind of guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, it used to shock me sometimes, like, damn, that nigga Pimp C, he fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, he call you, but like, KB, come here, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's like, damn, this motherfucking Pimp C right here, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he was a good dude, man. He was a good dude. You know what I'm saying? He you know what I'm saying? He'll snap out, you know what I'm saying? He just believed in what he believed in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If he felt like this hat was red, goddamn it, he gonna stand on it. It's red.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Like, you ain't gonna goddamn tell me it ain't red. He gonna stand on this shit. Whatever he believed in, he stood on it.
He stood on it. Did y'all ever go, do any songs together? Have you ever been in the studio with this man and seen him record, like, his work ethic? What is he like?
I've never been in the studio with him, but I do have a song with him. I missed him by this much over at Short House when Short was standing out there with Cascade. It's a song called Cigarettes with me, UGK, Too Short, and 8 Ball.
Gotcha.
And I was in the studio with 8 Ball when he laid his verse. Me and 8 Ball laid our verse together, but UGK had just left the house. But the one time I almost did a song with Pimp C is we was out in Houston, and this is one of like my favorite Pimp C stories, but it was one of them. And so We had this guy named Bandit House. Bandit was part of this group called the Middle Fingers. It was Bun B had a group called Middle Fingers and shit. So we was at his house. It was me, Devin the dude, Trey Chill, no little Trey, and Trey cousin Roy. We in the car. Devin in the house, in the house. Car pull up. Motherfucker jump out. Now I ain't exaggerating this shit like the Big Pimpin' video with Jay-Z. That nigga had the mink coat on with no motherfucking shirt. For real. Jumps out the car. Look over in the car. He see me. KB, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up, Pimp? What I'm saying? He like, man, who you with? I'm saying, well, Devin in there. So he loved Devin the dude. Pimp loved Devin the dude.
Right.
So he like, who that in the back? They look back down. Like, there's my little partner Trey, cousin Rod and shit, man. He like, he say, man, we finna go to the studio, Jack. We finna go to the motherfucking studio right here, man. Like, we're gonna do 2 songs for you, 2 songs for me. And he said, do them niggas back there rap too? I said, yeah. He said, we're gonna do 2 songs for them.
Damn.
That nigga Pimp, man. So Devin come walking out the house and shit. And then, you know, him and Pimp chop it up. Cause I think we finna go to a club or something. So we finna go somewhere and shit. So they were like, man, now we gotta keep moving. We gotta move, man. Like, Pimp, we gonna get up with you, man. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't go to the studio that night, but Pimp was ready.
Right.
He was ready. I was mad at Devin. Like, damn, they want to jump out of the car with Devin and jump in the car with Pimp. Like, nigga, like, shit. What? Right. This nigga finna goddamn do the beat, sing a hook, and goddamn.
Right. You talking about going to the club.
Yeah. Like, shit. Boy, I was slick mad at Devin, man. But, yeah, Pimp, he was a good dude, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say we were the best of friends and all that, but when we saw each other, when he saw me, like whether we on the road doing shows together or we around here in Atlanta, it was all love, man.
It was all love.
All love. Bun, me and Pimp, I had a more relationship with Pimp than Bun, but Bun, that's another good dude.
Absolutely.
What up, though, Bun?
Good dude.
What was it like being an Atlanta nigga in Texas, though, man? What was that transition like, just growing up here and then finding yourself in Texas?
Man, that was like, it's a whole nother world, man.
Yeah.
Because, like, we used to come from here, Atlanta, you know, got the booty shake shit, you know what I'm saying, the Luke, you know what I'm saying, the bass. Then you go out there and everything's slow, you know what I'm saying, the screw, that kind of shit, you know. But, man, I love Houston, man. You know what I'm saying? I love Houston. Houston like my second home.
Yeah.
Like what I'm saying, like, it's, you know, the world is a ghetto. Everywhere the same. You know what I'm saying? You have to adapt to the way they do it and the way we did. You know what I'm saying? We trapping down here. They ain't trapping out there. They, you know what I'm saying? But they getting money though. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But like, then listen to the music, how they screw it up. I had to get used to that because like we used to shit fast out this way. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You coming from the Miami Bay shit, you know what I'm saying?
Booty shake.
Booty shake, and going out there and then slowing it down. Like okay.
Yeah.
Then when you got them get to drinking that thing, okay, now I get it. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. But I love Houston though, man.
Being around those crews and stuff and all of that legendary stuff that was going on, did you feel like you was in the midst of legendary shit at that time, KB?
Yeah, I knew, cause like I said, I was on Rap a Lot before I even went out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was on the Rap a Lot, the Suave House, you know, all that shit, Trinity Garden Cartel, all that shit. I was on that shit before I even went. And so to be out there and be amongst that shit, man, like shit, you know, I ain't gonna say starstruck, but like nigga was like, God damn, in my head. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like a nigga like, you know, like I said, when I first time meeting Bushwick, coming to the studio and goddamn 3-2, God bless the dead, Big Mello, God bless the dead. You know what I'm saying? Like all those guys I actually listened to before I got out there and shit. You know what I'm saying? Meeting DJ Screw and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I knew them niggas were legendary.
Yeah. What goes through your mind now when you realize that a lot of folks done passed since that time and they no longer here, man, and you just remember those lives and those spirits in the flesh, but it's no longer alive? Does that fuck with your mind in any way?
Hell yeah, it do, man. Especially like when I hear a song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was just listening to a song the other day on the my homie's song. It's a song with 3-2 and Pimp C, and I'm like, God damn. 2 of them niggas dead on this song. You get what I'm saying? And the nigga that was playing the bass, my nigga JB, the nigga that was playing the bass on the song, he got shot and killed.
Damn.
So it was like, damn, the nigga who did the beat, 2 of the niggas rapping on the motherfucker dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit be fucking with me, you know what I'm saying? like, it's a lot of niggas from out there that's dead and gone, man, from out there in Houston, man.
Yeah.
From when I first got out there to now,
Yeah.
they ain't here no more, bro. So, like, that shit kind of fuck with me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn.
Yeah.
Like, when I hear a song or see see a video or something on YouTube or something.
Yeah.
Like, my nigga Big Mello, 3-2, you know what I'm saying? Bushwick.
Yeah.
Man, Screw, Fat Pat, Big Mo. Like, god damn, it's a lot of them niggas dead, man. Pimp.
KB, I'm glad you said something about Bushwick. Me and B-High was talking one time on all seriousness, R.I.P. Bushwick. And I might be wrong, and I'm glad you here that you can kind of clarify this. Because I saw, you know, I wasn't close with them like you were. I don't, you know, over my career, had little spot dates with them here or there, and I've seen them. This is what I took from the whole thing, and I was telling B-High. Scarface, along with Chuck D from Public Enemy, I always looked at them as the voice of the group. That's the best rapper. That's the voice. That's what we want to hear. But I always looked at Bushwick and Flavor Flav as the visual of the group. When you come in a room, who you gonna notice first? Scarface, Willie D, or Bushwick?
Yes.
Chuck D or Flavor Flav? You see what I'm saying? And people kind of got that mixed up. I said Scarface is the voice of the Ghetto Boys, but Bushwick is the face of the Ghetto Boys. Am I wrong?
No, you ain't wrong. I when you break it down like that, I get that analogy right there. I get that.
Yeah.
Like, you right. Like, motherfucker, my mama knew Bushwick Bill.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, for people who don't know rap like that, like, they know Bushwick.
They know Bushwick,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
And that's what I was saying to you that day, because Lil Bushwick, you know, we gonna get him up here. What up, Lil Bushwick? He been hitting me.
Yeah.
And he hit me about that. He said, you know, nobody has broke it down to me like that before. And that take a lot to say that, because Scarface is my favorite rapper.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's no slight to Scarface at all.
See, I feel like you big boy and Willie D right now. Don't you ever.
I was just going to say, because Willie D was Pimp C's favorite out of the Ghetto Boys.
And everybody has their favorite. Scarface was my favorite as far as rapping go. And I love Willie too now.
A lot of people love Willie, man.
Willie D is a bad motherfucker.
A lot of people love Willie.
But you know what KB just said? KB said, my mother knows who Bushwick Bill is.
Oh, now that bar right there,
My mother the same way. My mother is a preacher now. Retired Board of Education for 30 years. She don't listen to rap, but she can point out Bushwick Bill.
Yeah,
She can point out the guy with the clock on it, the one with the clock on it. She don't know the rest of them, the song and them. But that one with that clock, boy, Flavor, here. And that's how she was with Bushwick. And that's why I say they crossed over to a whole nother genre of people that aren't hip hop heads. To a hip hop head, when you come in the room, you're gonna know who Scarface is. You're gonna know who KB Wick, blah blah blah. But when you're not a fan, you know Bushwick Bill.
Yeah, you know Bushwick. You know.
That's all I was saying to you, B-High. I was just trying to hip you. You young.
No, you just better not ever disrespect Willie D and Scarface around me. Okay, now I got love for Bushwick Bill too. Don't get it messed up. I love me some Bushwick Bill. But you better not ever act like Willie D wasn't in that room. You better not act like Scarface wasn't in that room.
After I saw Bushwick, then I go looking for the other guy. Face over there. What up, boy? Yeah.
Boy, dude, don't make me start quoting.
I don't been in the room with him before. That's how I know. We did a concert, we was somewhere. I want to say Alabama. Bushwick was sitting up on the stage. You know, feet can't. He just swing his feet off the stage. When I came in, me and Nino came in. We were like, damn, there go Bushwick right there. And there was a bunch of guys standing here, guys standing right there. It was Scarface. I walked right past. I had Bushwick. I said, what Face at? Man, I love Face, man. He was like, that's it. You walk right past him right there. Face had the hat down, you know.
That's probably because you was always on some disrespectful ass shit. That's
know
your problem,
every
Rick.
song
He always
that
looking for a
Face
nigga to disrespect. He always trying to disrespect some goddamn body.
I know every song that Scarface has ever said, every word he has ever said. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about visual, B. I don't think you understand the difference. There's visual, and then there's this. Eyes, ears.
KB,
I understand.
you stayed with Face, man. What was that like living with Faye?
Man,
who some people arguably say is one of the greatest rappers of all time, like top 5 dead or alive, too.
Dead or alive, top 5. Man, like I said, surreal. A guy that, you know what I'm saying, used to listen to him, you know what I'm saying, follow him, like, the next thing you know, you out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm around this man, wife, kids, you know, like, family and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was surreal. Like, one day I was down here, fucked up. Next thing you know, I'm out there in Houston, big ass mansion, pool, like, God, plaques.
Yeah.
And like you said, one of the greatest MCs of all time in this motherfucker. Like, God damn, Scarface. I'm calling back home talking to my mama and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm at Face House. You know what I'm saying? I can't let him hear that shit, but I'm telling my mama, like, my homeboy, like, boy, I'm out here at Face House. Boy.
Yeah.
How did you meet him?
I met him at the gate, Columbia Drive. We was, the Ghetto Boys had a show. And so they finished their show and shit, and they walked back to the little back there. And there was some guys trying to sing for him and shit. That shy. And if I had
Oh, yeah. Who was that? You was in that group, wasn't you, Ben?
No.
Okay.
So I went up on them niggas and pushed them niggas out the way. Like, man, you don't want to hear this shit. So he was like, what I want to hear then? And so I started rapping.
Yeah.
DJ Herb, shout out to DJ Herb, man. He was DJing at the gate that time, DJ Herb. And so that nigga goddamn look, because you could, from the DJ booth, you could see backstage back there. That nigga started just playing them instrumentals for me. And so then by that time, the crowd started coming. Niggas trying to rap, everybody trying to rap. So Face like, hold up. He said, y'all got to go through him to get to me. He pointed at me. So I'm like, damn. In my head, I'm like, rap gets all these niggas and shit. But my homeboy Big Slam like, shit, nigga, go. And that nigga Herb started playing the motherfucking records. I started taking them niggas' ass out one by one.
Ow!
All of them. Yeah, when the smoke was clear, it was me standing.
So he gave you a deal off of that?
He gave me a deal off there. After I got through, he said, hey, man, come to the back. We went to the back to the tour bus back there. He had pull out the card. He said, look, don't call this number. This is the office number. He wrote on the back his Skytail pager. He said, hit me. He said, we on tour. I'll be home in 2 weeks. I think I'm going to bring you out there with me. And that's how that face shit happened.
Did you believe that though, KB? I'm talking about that. Now I know now you do.
Yeah.
But take it back to, you know, you standing here with a guy that we all love, that we all grew up on. He telling you, I'm gonna bring you out there. I know some part of you had to be like, yeah, all right.
Some part of me was like, yeah, all right, because these fake ass niggas around here I've been trying to get on. Right. So I was just playing now. But then when I hit that Skytail page, because he was like, man, hit me. He's like, hit me. He said, hit me when you get home. So I went to my homeboy Big Slam house. The Skytail pages used to have to like dial that number and call it, and then the operator would tell them, you just can like text it like this. You know what I'm saying? You had to call and tell them what you want instead of texting. You know what I'm saying? And so he hit that number back. He was like excited and shit, like, yeah, nigga, man, you gonna be a part of the Facemob, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? So that part of me like kind of like, okay, damn, cause I ain't never got this right here. You know what I'm saying? From a nigga like shit, okay. Yeah. So then as time went on, I'm standing over there in Adamsville with my big brother, Big Keith. And goddamn, remember them call IDs?
Yeah.
Like the call ID used to be a it looked like a little box. You had to hook up to your phone. So when that nigga called the goddamn apartment, Brad Jordan used to come up on that motherfucker. And so everybody from the apartment used to come to my brother house just to look at the damn waiting around and call and shit. Right. It's fun enough. Right. We sit around smoking, drinking, waiting on the nigga to call.
Waiting on Brad Jordan to come call that thing.
That nigga called that motherfucker phone. Oh, shit. God damn, shit. Like, man, shut the fuck up, y'all embarrassing me. And so, you know, it was like that. So as time went on, that shit went on for some months and shit. Because I didn't go right out there, like you said, 2 weeks. It took about like 3-4 months.
Gotcha.
I ended up going to Grenada, Mississippi with my partner TC. I ended up going down there and shit. This nigga talking about he got the weed and shit down there. Got down there and he ain't have shit going on. And so I ended up leaving from I ended up. Yeah, nigga. Exactly. Then got me all the way from my head down to Mississippi. We finna goddamn just boom, boom.
You done cussed out all your hoes and everything, man. I'm tired of you, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you when I get back.
We down the motherfucker bagging up little nicks and shit. I could have goddamn stayed out of here with this shit right here, nigga. All them pause that nigga. But so the same thing, you know what I'm saying? He got in touch with my brother. My brother told him where I was at. He called that number right there in Mississippi. And I went from Mississippi to Houston. And then the rest was history.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. What, when you get there, when you get to Houston, what was it like? Like, okay, you there, you see Bushwick, you see Willie D, Prince J, you would rap a lot. What was it like just knowing like that, you know, you come way from Atlanta and you out here in Houston, you with Trey and a couple of your partners.
They hadn't came yet.
They hadn't came yet. What was it like saying, you know what, I'm finna be famous, I'm finna put Atlanta on, because we didn't have many rappers back then. We might have been the only ones out, and maybe Cass, maybe?
Yeah, Cass was out.
Cass was out?
Yeah.
Yeah, in your mind, were you thinking like, you know what, I'm finna put this city on, I'm finna put Atlanta on my back, you know what I'm saying, through Scarface. Take us through that right there, and I want to know your relationship with Bushwick Bill in particular. Okay,
well, your first question, it definitely was like that because, you know, back then Scarface was the shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know everybody look now and say like, is it, but man, Face was like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I'm finna goddamn bring all my niggas up through this motherfucker.
Right.
Like, on the gangster shit though.
Right.
Got what I'm saying? Cause like, Cass had it locked on like, you know,
commercial.
Well, I wouldn't say commercial. I ain't gonna do them like that. But like, you know, they wasn't on the gangster music, but like it was a mix.
Right.
They went like, I'm gonna kick your dough in and duct tape your.
Well, I meant by commercial commercial to me is successful. Is a crossover.
Well, they ain't quite crossed over then. Though.
Okay. Yeah.
It was just like the way we was rapping. It was different from theirs.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, I'm finna goddamn get on with this shit right here.
Right.
Like from what we was hearing, you know what I'm saying? Like you know, Ghetto Mafia. You know what I'm saying? Like who else was back then like kicking that shit?
You know, Sammy Sam, CMPs, Hard Boys.
Hard Boys. So I'm like, nigga, I'm finna goddamn bring that shit up through there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what I was thinking, like, rap a lot of love these niggas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Rap a lot of love this shit.
Yeah, because we were all trying to get in touch with you. We were like, nigga was like, man, I need to get in touch with KB.
Yeah.
He is on there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how we was in Decatur.
Yeah.
KB from there. So it was a thing. He might didn't know that, but it was a thing. Everybody was like, man, because when KB would be in Houston, and when they would come down to V, you know, holler at Greg and stuff, and it was like, he was from here, but he was from Houston too.
Yeah.
So it was like trying to catch up with him was a hard thing, man. If I can catch up with KB, I can get into that, because everybody wanted to be on that rap a lot, that movement. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And so it always just amazed me how you just, now I know the story behind, you know, because with Scarface at the gate, but that, you know, it always amazed me. I'd be like, how in the hell did this little nigga from Decatur, Georgia meet an icon like Scarface and went down there and they love him?
I met him in Decatur. The gate was on Columbia Drive.
Yeah, on Columbia Drive.
He came to Decatur. Nigga, you in my motherfucking hood.
Right.
Yeah. Know what I'm saying? Like we ain't nowhere in the hell I'm not finna get to this nigga.
Yeah.
Face.
But that took a lot, because you gotta understand, KB, you got a lot of niggas that were thinking just like you. You know, it's just like the sperm going to the egg.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Only one goddamn, only one made it.
He let them rap.
Yeah, ate their ass.
I ain't trying to goddamn toot my own horn. if it's anybody living that ain't in jail that was there that night, speak now, forever hold your motherfucking peace. Because you got Face, you know what I'm saying? Like, God bless dead, my nigga Big Slim just passed away, but like, you know, bruh, it was a real deal thing, man. I had to rap against all them niggas, man. It was like, either they gonna get on or I get on.
Right.
So I'm like, God damn, this nigga gonna put me through this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. in my head.
Right.
But I couldn't let them niggas see that in my head. I'm like, God damn, man, it was about 22, 23 of them niggas. It was a lot of them niggas back there, bro.
Right.
I had to goddamn go down the line rapping against them niggas, man. And then me and one nigga were going back and forth. The other niggas, they were gone.
Yeah.
Me and this one nigga was like going back to the last man standing. So I'm saying shit. I wrote, freestyling, everything. I gotta get this nigga right here.
Right.
Yeah.
And shit, that nigga heard put that motherfucking musical on that here I go. Oh man, it was over.
Aiden. So when you walked in the studio the first time, you see Bushwick in there, bro. You see Willie them up in there. Did they record like that first of all? And when you did meet them for the first time, what were you thinking? Like, you know, especially with Bushwick. Bushwick was probably my favorite. I know I keep saying Bushwick.
I know Bushwick your favorite. You just said it a lot.
What was it like working with Bushwick, man?
When I'm saying, like, when they worked on the Ghetto Boy shit, you know, they be often, like, Jay had theirs in a whole nother, in the big studio. Like, they do their thing, you know what I'm saying? But as far as seeing Bill in the studio the first time, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I hate telling this story, man.
Well, no, tell me, KB. Tell me, KB.
No, man, the last time I said it with niggas under the comment talking shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, listen. Bill didn't write his own raps, man.
So that ain't nothing, bro. Most of the industry don't.
I know, but like, a lot of people act like they didn't know that. I'm thinking like they knew that through the years.
Oh,
Bill did not write his own shit. Let's get that out the way, okay? So, what you were saying? Me and Be Legit. What's up, Be Legit? E40 Be Legit.
Yeah, Be Legit. What's happening?
We working on the song. We do the song. It's for my homies. That song is on my homies called Do What You Do. My homies, Scarface, double CD, my homies. Do What You Do. And my name is still on the song. It say Do What You Do, Be Legit, Bushwick, Bill, and KB.
Is that the one, Do What You Want?
No, that's Devin the dude.
Oh, that's Devin the dude, okay.
All right, so me and Be Legit do the motherfucking song. We leave. Bill came in later. I don't know who was playing the motherfucking record. I don't know how he got it, the engineer, whatever. Bill heard that record.
That y'all had already laid. You and Be Legit.
Yeah, me and Be Legit.
Okay.
The engineer burned him a cassette. Wasn't no CD. He burned him a copy. He went to learn my verse. Cause people just think you just write for a nigga and they read your rap. No, when you say write, they lay it and then they listen to it and learn it. He learned my motherfucking verse and laid my motherfucking verse. wait. So, and I ain't mad at Bill. This ain't no diss. I want to say it.
But he told you that he did it, right?
Just listen. So, long story short, he laid my verse. Now, I didn't know he had done that until we had a listening session in the studio. With the studio face, Jay Prince, everybody in that motherfucker, we listened to the album. That song came on, like, yeah, I know I'm on this motherfucker. Don't goddamn hit my nigga and shit like, yeah, listen. Nigga, be quiet. You know, nigga really goddamn want to look at it. Hear this shit. Wait, shut the fuck up. So, we listening.
Shit.
Got time for my verse, I hear Bill. I'm like, so he rapping like, that nigga ain't changed shit. The only thing he switched was my name to his name. I say, I got there looking at face, I'm like, hey, man, come on, holler at you, man.
Oh, my stomach hurt. My stomach hurt.
I took face and say, hey, man, that nigga just took my motherfucking verse. Face like, man, shit, man, don't worry about it, man. I'll make sure you get paid, get your shit on that motherfucking shit. So, you know, and so I see Bill, Bill like happy and shit, like, hey, did you hear what you did for me? Did I hear what I did for you? Or did you hear what he did for you? did I hear what I did for him? Like, hey, did you hear what you did for me? Like, I ain't do that for you. But Bill was my little nigga though now. Right? So this ain't no diss to Bill. Right. I ain't mad at Bill. We laughing.
It's all love.
It's all love. It was love then. It was never no beef with me and Bushwick Bill. Right. So all you niggas in the comments, goddammit, I'm just telling the story.
A story about it. Yeah.
That happened. It was real. So but Bill ended up being like my partner though. I used to go out there stating the only thing about Bill now. You fuck around and go with Bill, and you ain't got no car. You gonna be stuck at his house about a month.
I heard about that.
Cause he ain't gonna goddamn take your ass
home.
home.
We were kidnapped for.
Hell yeah, he'll kidnap your motherfucking ass like shit. And you be out there writing songs and shit for him. That's what I'm saying. It's a Bushwick Bill album out there somewhere. I wrote about like 8-9 records, goddamn. But and so when he left Rap-A-Lot, he had to deal with Ichiban.
Yep, sure did.
So I came down here with him. And so he like went to my mama's house and shit. So we go to my mom's crib and shit. We in that motherfucker kicking it. And so Bill like, hey, you got any weed? I'm like, man, shit. My stepdaddy got some of that shit. He like, man, tell him I'm gonna buy all that shit. So we that nigga just got that shit and just dumped it on the motherfucking table. Started rolling. My mama looking like damn, I ain't know what it did. Like my stepdad, he was discreet about that shit. Right. He was goddamn dumping and rolling that motherfucker right down the room table. So goddamn, he rolling that shit. My little cousin and shit running around that motherfucker. Some of them scared, crying. Some of them goddamn
niggas scared.
Yeah. Some of them touching and shit. You know, little kids. Yeah. Mention this shit. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I can't say, Bill, goddamn, man, look, he gave my mama like $500. Yeah. Man, look, go buy you some groceries. My mama cooked. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He took pictures with all the kids and shit. He bought liquor and shit. He set it out now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And until my mama died, I think he died before her. Like she was all that. She asked about 3 niggas. Bushwick Bill, Devin the dude, the Scarface. Every time I talk to her, you talk to Face like, mama, god damn, you talk to Devin, you talk to Bushwick, like, mama, yeah, I talk to him. So like until she died, she always asked about Devin and Bushwick. So Bushwick Bill is my man. I'm just telling that story just to tell the story, but Absolutely. That was my dude. R.I.P. Bill. He was a good nigga to me, and hey, that's what it is.
Yes, sir. Man, when you went, KB, I'm behind. Let me take over the interview today. So
I see you, nigga.
I'm about to get rid of him, man. He on a real. I'm about. After that,
I'm on thin ice with Wick right
now. He definitely is.
Yeah.
Me and you was sitting there talking one time, and I didn't know this. I didn't know that that you knew DMX. You remember DMX had passed, and I think you were telling me a little bit about the first time that him and Face had met.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that, you know what I'm saying, for the people out there, kind of take us through that.
The first time Face met DMX was at the Renaissance Hotel right here by the airport. It was Hot 1079 birthday bash. And we were standing at the Renaissance Hotel, and it was my room, Face room, my room, DMX room. I was in between their rooms. So I'm walking out of my hotel room, and me and DMX was walking out at the same time. So it was like a movie, like, damn.
So they hadn't met yet, though. Let me clarify that for you.
They hadn't met yet.
Okay.
I knew who he was. He didn't know who I was, but I knew who he was. I don't think he had dropped that first album yet. He did have that Money, Power, Respect with the Locks and Lil Kim.
Okay.
So I'm like, yeah, once I told him who I was, he like, Face? He like, yeah. He said, Scarface? I'm like, yeah. He said, man, that's my favorite rapper. Blah, blah, start telling the story. So I reach over there and knock on Face door. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, Face, somebody want to holler at you. Come out, DMX. So them niggas, man, they chopped it up and shit, you know what I'm saying? So we went on and did the show and shit. When we got back that night, man, them niggas sat in the middle of the floor in the hallway in the hotel, man, for about like 3-4 hours, dog. And they just talked. Cried, like DMX telling his story. Like, I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life, dog. Like, them niggas, like, bonded that night right there. Like, the relationship that we see years later, that started that night.
That started that night.
You know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas bonded. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like cried. You know what I'm saying? Cried together. You feel me?
Yeah.
That night right there when Face met DMX over. Every time I would see a DMX or somewhere, he'll show me love. Like one night we was here, Face had a show over there in East Atlanta, and so Face went back to the room. Me and DMX and his driver, a couple more of my homeboys, we went way out there to Duluth somewhere to a damn, was it Duluth or went that somewhere shoot pool and shit.
Mm-hmm.
He had got so goddamn late, my homeboy went out of the car and fell asleep. I just thought they done left me and shit. DMX and his boy done dropped me off at my mama's house on Panola Road.
Wow.
So he was a good dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Like every time I would see him, whether it's here in Atlanta, Houston, LA, Chicago, he'll show me love. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a good nigga, man. He wouldn't he didn't act like he was DMX.
all right.
Yeah.
Right.
He'd get down to your level. You know what I'm saying? Drank a beer with you, drank you know what I'm saying? Drink a little liquor with you. You know what I'm saying? Like he was that guy.
Wow.
For him to drive me away from goddamn Duluth to motherfucking Stone Mountain.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And then to come to find out my old drunk ass homeboy and them still out there in the parking lot asleep. I thought they done left me and shit.
So you at the crib? You don't left them?
I'm at the crib shit. Nigga, how you get home? Nigga, DMX dropped me off.
A lot of people can't say that.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, DMX dropped me off. How'd you get home?
Y'all nigga, I thought y'all left me. I was mad at y'all nigga. Shit. But yeah, nah, DMX, man. He was a good dude, man. R.I.P. to him. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a good dude.
Why KB, man, I'm jump to another subject. Why didn't we ever get a album with you and Devin? Like y'all had that show 'em, that's my song.
Yeah.
You remember y'all was in concert? I stopped the show.
Yeah, you damn sure did.
Devin was up there rapping.
You damn
I
sure
said, no,
did.
we got hold on, time out.
You damn sure did.
Time out. Where my nigga at?
Damn sure did.
You better not go through another song until we hear from my nigga. We cut the music off and I start rapping hip hard without the music. Am I lying, KB?
You ain't lying.
And so, because I was just, and it wasn't no disrespect to Devin, because
that's normally what you do to everybody.
No, I'm a fan of KB and Devin.
Okay, I thought you just
the chemistry that they had. It reminded me of me and Nino.
Yeah.
KB kind of had my deeper voice. Devin was more high like Nino, so it resonated with me. You see what I'm saying? So they were my favorite. I know Crunch Time. I know everything they don't done. You should have been on the bathroom boo-booing. You know what I'm saying? It went right along with y'all, like
I think if I had stayed out there in Houston, y'all would have got that album. But see, I ended up leaving to go to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? I didn't stay on rap a lot that long. You know what I'm saying? Like it seems like that, but I just did so much shit in that little short period of time. I say from 96 to like 2000, 2001 maybe. It was my time out there.
Right.
So Devin was in the Odd Squad, so he had a group already. You get what I'm saying? So then he was in the Facemob. And so then it was time for him to do his solo shit, which he really didn't want to do that solo album, but so he done the solo album, and me and him clicked because like we stayed in the same apartments and shit out there in Houston. He stayed like a couple of buildings down, so like we let him borrow some sugar, goddamn. Like we
right.
Go over here, you know what I'm saying? So that's how me and him got like this right here. So when he was working on that second album, he was in LA fucking with Dr. Dre. I came back down here with Face when Face first did the damn Def Jam South shit to try to do the Def Jam South shit, but that didn't work, so I ended up going to Chicago. I truly believe if I had to just stay down with Devin, y'all would have got that.
Would have got that album.
Yeah.
I wanted that. That would have been, because Devin is, to me, one of the most slept on artists that had ever came from that side. When they mention a lot of the greats, people don't be mentioning Devin, but I'd be like, but what about Devin the dude? You know what I'm saying? And to hear, I just wanted to hear y'all two together. I thought I would just throw that part out there.
He definitely like one of them, how they say on your favorite rapper.
Yeah.
He definitely one of those, because I done seen like some of your favorite rappers like, give it up to him. You know what I'm saying? Like he that.
And so are you, KB. And you got any new music out? Because I know you had dropped a mixtape or
I dropped my album last year, man. I dropped it last year, February 5th. But I really didn't get a chance to promote it because my brother passed away February 3rd.
My God.
Gotcha.
Like 2 days before I dropped my album. So I can't even listen to the album right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
But what can people find it at that they want to listen to it?
They can find it on all platforms. It's called Keep Going, KB, Keep Going. It's on all platforms, you know what I'm saying? Amazon, YouTube, Apple, you know what I'm saying? iTunes, wherever you can download music at, it's out there. The album Keep Going. It got Devin the Dude on there.
Oh,
you
wow.
know, it got Kilo Ali on there.
Wow.
You know, it got a lot of people on there.
You got Troy. I know you did something with Pastor Troy.
I didn't get a chance to do a song with Pastor Troy because he had like a studio codified and shit. Like he had some shit going on with his shit.
Okay.
But he introduced me to his man, DJ Squeaky.
Oh,
from Memphis.
Squeaky, yeah.
Right. So he took me to Memphis personally. That flew me to Memphis and say, look, Squeaky, this my man. Hook him up. And so I got 5 tracks from DJ Squeaky on that album.
Gotcha.
Okay, no, buddy. Getting in there with Squeaky and going crazy.
Oh man,
because he gets busy.
Ooh man, Squeaky.
What the hell?
Squeaky a bad boy, dog. You know, so I had been hearing about, like you remember Ski Mask and Squeaky.
Yeah.
But
Dolph.
Dolph. Yeah. Troy.
Yeah.
And so when Troy was like, man, look, I'm taking you to Memphis to put your number Squeaky. And dog, when I got in and started hearing that shit, I mean, like, soon as I started hearing it, like, I just started spitting shit. Like Troy, like, remember that shit. Like, we went to work immediately. No play. Like, we ain't with no party, going to no club with no shit. Boy, look, that nigga Squeaky got some shit.
My God.
Matter of fact, I'm finna crank up on this other one. I'm gonna go back to Memphis. You feel me? Like, yeah, Squeaky, man, he a bad boy, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got 5 from Squeaky. I got DJ Swift Outkast DJ. He on there. He doing some shit for me. Swift C from Houston. Who else I got on there? I got a lot of people on there, man. You know, when my brother died, man, this shit was like Mike Tyson hit me in the chest, bro. Like February 3rd, album dropped February 5th. I didn't even promote it. Like I ain't really been on social media like that. I've been in because I lost my mama in 2020.
Shit.
February 5th. That's why I dropped my album on February 5th.
Yeah.
Then my brother died 2021 February 3rd. So I really just been fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So but y'all can go get that album though. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? On all digital platforms. I got 3 videos on YouTube. I got a video for Keep Going featuring Devin the Dude. I got a song called I Pull Up produced by DJ Squeaky on YouTube. I got PNW produced by DJ Squeaky. You know what I'm saying? So I got 2 songs on YouTube, 3 videos on YouTube.
The one you said with Devin the Dude, Devin is in that video with you?
Yeah, he in that video, yes sir.
Oh,
Keep
wow.
Going. I got the album title.
BL, you ain't let me know nothing, man.
I need to know more about Devin the Dude.
Okay.
That creative process, because not only was he a rapper, but he was also a producer at the same time. So being able to get in there with him and get busy, what was it that you were witnessing as he created that stuff that he was creating?
Well, Devin really wasn't a producer like that. His group member, Blind Rob.
What?
He like a Stevie Wonder, Blind.
Yeah, damn.
He did the beat for Keep Going. Matter of fact, the song with Devin on there, Blind Rob produced that track.
Yeah.
He was the guy, but going in the studio with Devin, he like it's funny because like when you leave the studio and look at his tablet, it'll be like some little scribble shit here and there. So he might write down like key parts of a record, but he'll freestyle the other shit.
Damn.
Like no shit. Like he'll just write down like. It's crazy how he worked. But once he finished with the verse, is there. Like he'll write down like maybe like the first 3-4 lines and then he gonna go to the rest of it. Most of the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he a bad boy, man. And you know he come up with them hooks like that.
My other question was being a part of the Rap A Lot family at that time. We know what it's like to be popping in Atlanta. What was it like to be popping in Texas with that strong ass family?
Man, they call it Rap A Lot Mafia, man. It's like the mob for real. Like, cause I can't even hardly explain it, man. Like that nigga Jay Prince, man. That nigga, man. That's a bad boy, man. You feel me?
Exactly.
Like, you know, I ain't never seen nothing like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some stories that I'm gonna just keep to myself. I don't want to put on this mic.
Yeah.
Right.
But just know he
He's the real deal.
He the real fucking deal. You understand me? And so, we move like the motherfucking mob out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, you got your Rap-A-Lot hat on or a Rap-A-Lot shirt. It's really like your motherfucking ID out there, motherfucker.
Right.
Open the velvet.
BMF before BMF.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Lift the velvet rope up. You know what I'm saying? Come on in. You feel me? That kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time, I can't tell this story. I was with his brother, Booger Boy, out there in 5th Ward. And so, for somehow, that nigga left me, you know what I'm saying? He went somewhere, fucking with a bitch or something. And so I'm walking around 5th Ward and shit. and so I saw this chick, you know what I'm saying? She was out, bringing the groceries in and stuff and shit. I'm like, hey, I say, can I borrow your phone? She's like, who is you? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't know, you can borrow my phone. She say, hey, look, I need to beep somebody, cause like, when no cell phone, I need to beep somebody. I'm trying to beep this nigga, see where the fuck he at.
Right.
So once I got in here with this chick, you know what I'm saying? And so she like, where you from, Atlanta? Once I told her who I was with, you hungry? Do you drink? Do you smoke? You go tap this ass. Basically, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? No, she didn't say the last part, but I can see it in the eyes.
Yeah, we saw it.
Long story short, I ate good, I drank good, and I motherfucking smacked good, goddamn it, you feel me? But, you know, that's just the goddamn shit that rap like, you know what I'm saying? That kind of shit.
That name, that brand.
That name, that brand, man. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? When he just stamped, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know no other way to put it. You feel me? That nigga just stamped, man. Like, he just, you know, he then like, I know y'all hear a lot of bad shit about him, but he do good, man. This nigga done built churches. He done built, not Church of Chicken, but a church.
Churches, yeah.
He done built church, like, gym for the kids, parks, houses, all kind of shit for the community, man. He take care of the community too, though.
Right.
Like people got to push that side of him,
exactly.
though. You know, like he respond like when you disrespect him, he retaliate, but he ain't just out there being no bully looking for that shit.
Right.
Like he just, you fuck with him, he gonna go to the extreme to make sure you don't fuck with him again. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So,
what Chris Rock should have did. That's what Chris Rock
you're
did.
talking about.
Make sure you don't fuck. Remember I said that's what we fight for?
Yeah.
We're going to make sure that you don't do this again.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
So that's basically his motto. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you ain't gonna fuck with me or nobody else again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he good dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Being out there, Houston, it taught me a lot. A lot of shit that I learned, I use it to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like for like recording, marketing, all kinds of shit, man. Like, you know, like Jay, when they first did the Ghetto Boys shit, man, he started with $5,000. Well, he did that first Ghetto Boys album for $5,000.
Damn.
That shit went platinum, dog.
$5,000.
$5,000.
Talking about a flip. Acrobat.
So, a lot of that shit, man, I was just out there with them, how they were promoting those records and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, man, we got it out the mud out there, man. You know what I'm saying?
After doing all of that traveling, KB, what was it like when you touched back down in the A, man? Was the city the same or had shit changed when you came back home?
Shit had changed, and I'm gonna tell you how it changed. When I got back, remember the chat line?
Yeah.
Man, niggas was on the chat line like a motherfucker. I'm like, man, what the fuck is the chat line? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, it was different down here, man. You know what I'm saying? And Chris Lover, like him and Shaka Zulu was over there at 107, 97.
Him and Poom.
Him and Poom.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was, you know, Greg. Greg always had fuck with me. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Greg Street, I fuck with Street. He always had fuck with me. He the first nigga, the first DJ to play my song on the radio.
Yes, sir.
Greg Street, you know what I'm saying? Chris Lover, Shaka Zulu, Poom Daddy, them niggas showed me love and shit.
Yeah.
The city had just started getting buck wild though by the time like 2000 though. You know what I'm saying? Like, he always had been buck wild, but this motherfucker was like, you know, them X pills hadn't came out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just...
Gang culture hadn't came yet.
Now the gang culture hadn't came yet. No, yeah, it was different, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was different. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was out there, I used to come back and see, that's what kind of like my relationship with a lot of these guys here in Atlanta, like, cause I was gone so long. So by the time I came back, a lot of these niggas was on. Like Cass, 2000, Cass was out of here. Goody, out of here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas was like, hadn't took off.
Yeah.
So, you know, then like T.I. and them was coming up. Luda was coming up.
Yeah.
A lot of these niggas would come, so like my relationship with a lot of guys kind of like got strained because I was gone so long. Had I still been here, I probably would have been on a lot of these.
Midst of that
yeah,
stuff.
in the mix. So
Right.
my relationship was like strained from a lot of them guys by me being gone so long.
Yes, sir.
So, but I mean, it ain't nobody's fault, you know what I'm saying? But it was different, man. I had to get, but then as soon as I got back, I shot up to Chicago. And then when I got to Chicago, man, you know what I'm saying, the money, I made more money doing that than, you know, ever in rap. So it was like, why rap? So I was up there for like 7-8 years. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you know, it's my fault, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't apply myself to this music shit, you know what I'm saying? I was getting good street money, you know what I'm saying? You know, it was just, I didn't want to really fuck with the rap. I fuck with the rap to fool my mama, you know what I'm saying? But even though she had the idea, because she's like, damn, son, when can I go buy some in the store? You know what I'm saying? She's like, y'all pressing up all these CDs and posters and shit, but like, when can we go buy it?
Right.
And how is you sending me this money? How is you sending me all this damn money? You coming in here with all this jewelry on and y'all driving these cars and shit. She like, what's going on? I'm like, Mama, you know, it's the independent game, throwing that on there. But, you know, so I really didn't, after I left Rap A Lot, man, it was like more on some goddamn, I was kind of like deterred and mad because that shit didn't work out there. So I was kind of like on that kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? So I started just making the street money.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Like Pimp C said, I bought my first key from a baby mama brother, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's really what it was, you know what I'm saying? I took off from there. You feel me?
Yes, sir. You got anything else for KB, Gangsta Wick?
Man, this my guy. That's pretty much it. I mean, I guess I won't have to Will Smith you today. You did.
One thing I seen y'all do when y'all was saying the best rapper out of Texas.
Yeah.
You remember that conversation?
The DOC where he damn near got me shot. My God.
I'm with you though.
Ooh.
I'm with you.
I
on
didn't
that.
ever say that he was, you know, unequivocally the best to ever do. What I'm saying is
We
this
talking
here.
about out of Texas. We ain't talking about nowhere else.
Out of Texas. My point is this here. When
I'm
you don't get, don't get hyped up now.
I love it.
You
Give him the business, KB.
Go ahead, let you get hyped up. KB don't told you that.
Yeah.
This is my thing, KB. Not UGK, not the Ghetto Boys. What you say the Ghetto Boy first album did? What? They first album.
The Ghetto Boy went platinum.
The first album.
Now the first one, I think the first one was gripping on the other level. That went gold. But We Can't Be Stopped went platinum.
Okay, the first album didn't go. It went gold.
Yeah, it went gold.
DLC first album went double platinum.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the point I'm making to you right here. 8-Ball first album didn't go gold. You say UGK's did. I would have to look that up because I thought
didn't
it
say
did.
that.
No. You said
Ghetto Boy.
Ghetto Boy.
It went gold.
I gotta see that.
Grip it
though.
on the other level.
Okay.
It
Well,
went
I'll
gold.
give you that.
Okay,
I'll give you
all
that.
right,
But I know 8-Ball then, and I know UGK then, right? Then you got this guy that came out and went double platinum on his first time out. It took all the rest of them to build up to platinum and double platinum. He come out double platinum. What makes you think that he wasn't going to be 10 times platinum after that? 8 times platinum. If you come out 2 times,
I agree.
oh, I thought you said you agree with him that DLC wasn't shit.
No, I ain't said the DLC went shit.
Oh,
What I'm saying is, listen, if it hadn't never been for that damn accident, because
you ride with me.
I say,
Hold on.
The show is over.
I thought you ride with him, KB.
He made the bump fake me.
I'm with the DLC. I thought he said he with the DLC.
No. He was hating.
Okay.
No, I wasn't hating. I love the DOC. I love the DOC.
He was the hater.
If it wasn't for,
I would knock the pieces off the wall.
if it wasn't where was that?
I don't know. On the floor?
I'm happy because you ride with me.
He just knocked it down before then. That's why I was on the floor. No, if it went for the now, I say now Face is because you know
Right.
Had it not been for the goddamn accident, I say DLC.
But see, the issue is I'ma just plead. I'ma plead out on this one. I was too young to know about the DOC. Okay, so that's the only reason I'ma just plead. Yeah, I got a cover plea on
the police, son?
Last time I tried to fight this charge, I had niggas in my DM talking about some yo young ass is a little bitch ass nigga. And I'm like, wait a minute, motherfucker, I don't even know you. What the fuck? About the DOC. I was like, bad boy, man. I know now. And I've been apologizing every damn since. I'm sorry, DOC.
Shit, that nigga Doc, man.
Oh boy, that nigga can't be that was the best. We got to edit on that. Cause what I thought he was checking me. So that's why I was trying.
I thought he said he was riding with the DOC. I'm like,
he was on the other end.
Okay.
I was on the end with you.
He was on the end. We ride with the Doc, man.
Yeah. He's talking about everybody but the Doc. He's talking about all kind of other rappers, man.
Face my man.
Right.
But then I'm gonna ask you this.
Doc said that all the other artists. He said this. He said that every artist that we talked about in that thing all told him the same thing. They don't hide behind it. So that included Face.
Yeah.
That included
for people
Pimp
that were able to actually hear DOC in his prime and be fans of him. What was it that made his trajectory seem like it would have been more crazier than UGK's, Scarface's, the Ghetto Boys?
Let me say one thing. If you listen to that album, that first album, I don't even think he cursed
on it.
Damn.
That's what I'm finna tell you.
That the grand finale. I don't think he cursed through that whole album.
Damn.
That's
no
one.
niggas, no.
Then like his voice like so clear, like crisp, like he just and like for that tongue twisting shit.
Yeah.
Now, I think you might have to look this up. I think Twister might have been out when that album came out, 89.
Yeah.
The DOC album
Twister
came out
was
89.
underground still, but he was out.
That might have been before Twister though, because Twister kind of really hit in the 90s.
Twister had the video on Rap City in 89.
So did.
90,
So
90
did.
probably.
Damn.
Now,
Yeah.
I think I don't know, but
Bone shut Twister down.
Bone came way after Twister.
But they shut him down though.
Yeah.
Nobody
So-
shut
That
Twister
was-
down.
He came back.
So but look, what I'm saying, I said that to say this right here. The Doc was tongue twisting on that motherfucking album.
Well,
Damn.
He the first nigga I heard do that shit.
Sure was.
Then Jay-Z and Jazz. The DOC. I could be wrong, but my first time in that tongue twisting, the DOC was a bad motherfucker.
So what y'all are telling me is that the DOC delivery and lyrical content could not be beat.
And
It couldn't be beat.
and the image.
And
Niggas
the
being
image.
there with all that black church
Raiders
coat with
and
the,
shit,
with
yeah.
the Raiders shit
With the
on.
big goddamn dookie rope and shit.
With the big, yeah, bruh. Home. Nigga, that was my idol. I saw DOC at Breed House. I went out to Breed House. Kilo Ali was out there. I tell Kilo this all the time. Kilo came out to see Breed. He trying to get him to do a song. So I come out there, and all them niggas out there kicking and stuff, and I'm just chilling. It's like I'm trying to get on with Breed.
Yeah.
Nigga, I walked goddamn 5 miles. Nigga, ankles hurt and everything. You know, the nigga didn't answer the phone when I got out there. That's a whole other story. You know, back in the day, like you talking about, you gotta hit a nigga. I had a nigga hit a nigga from Cobb County, the Galleria or some shit.
Yeah.
On the payphone. Breed didn't answer the phone, so I walked to the nigga house. Get there, they all up in there. And then I was there about 15 minutes, and all of a sudden, Doc came out the bag. Like, it was just all by the way, like nigga just came out of puff of smoke, and so I'm sitting there like, I'm talking to Kilo now. You know, at this particular time, I'm not out. Kilo out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, boy, nigga, you my favorite nigga in the world, nigga. I don't even care him how that nigga breathe. You know, the breathe was Flint at the time. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with him, but you know, I'm trying to. I know when he leaves,
Exactly.
I got Kilo.
That's right.
I'm in Kilo here, man.
Yeah.
You know, Kilo on breathe.
Yeah.
Boy, goddamn Doc came through that goddamn door, boy.
You switched up.
What? Nigga, why you talking to me, man? Nigga, I don't even know this nigga, man. DLC, man.
Quick you ain't shit.
Kilo like, goddamn, man, you just told me that. Man, look, Brad, stop. I'm trying to talk. You see me trying to talk to them.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man, that DLC, man. Shout out to DLC, man. But you know what? Shout out to the whole Texas Beehive.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? For their contribution to rap music, period.
Yeah. Big
You know
old
what I'm
facts.
saying? Shout out to all of them. The
Zero.
Zeros.
Yes,
Big Pokey.
Yes.
Lil Kiki.
Lil
Yes,
Kiki,
sir.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All them niggas, man.
Yeah.
Paul Wall.
Yes,
Paul Wall,
sir.
yeah. Shout out to the whole Texas, Brad, you know what I'm saying, for their contribution. And then like I said, anybody that they reach to be able to come and grab KB from Decatur, you know what I'm saying? And because once you grab KB, we live through KB in Decatur. So therefore we felt a part of the Houston. That's why, you know, I have so much love for Texas when I be on this podcast.
Yeah.
That's why I talk about the DLC the way I do in UGK and bond them because of this man here.
My God.
You see what I'm saying? Now, I was fans of some of these guys, don't get me wrong, but he brought it home.
Yeah.
It was like we can touch them through KB.
That's right.
You know, so shout out, man, to Texas.
Shout out to Texas. And then I got to shout this nigga out. Killer Callion. That's another guy.
Yeah.
That motherfucker Killer Callion, man. Woo. He if he was back in the day, he'd be up there with the DLC on my list. That nigga Killer Callion, a bad motherfucker, man. I keep forgetting that nigga name, but yeah.
Killer Callion.
Yeah, that's a bad boy there.
KB, how can they contact you though, man?
Yeah, at the real KB Zone 6. And then look, somebody in the goddamn, if y'all got a message for me on Instagram, that wasn't me, goddamn it. I ain't in the feds, I ain't locked up, and I don't need no motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? At the real KB Zone 6. You know what I'm saying? DA Real KB Zone 6, number 6. You know what I'm saying? That's how y'all can follow me, man. Go get the album, KB Keep Going. It's on all digital platforms. Go check the videos out on YouTube. Keep Going, PNW, and not pull up. Follow me. I'll follow you back. Holla at me. Don't be in the comments with that bullshit. I love Bushwick Bill. That was my partner. R.I.P. to Bushwick Bill. Face still my partner. Will my partner. Know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's how we're going to do it, man.
Already.
Hold on. I want to say my tag, man.
Say what you feel, gangster. Say what you feel, man.
I'm at the Real Ghetto Mafia. You check my music out. You can go to YouTube. I got 2-3 videos out. You know, behind you in one of the videos. No, you want to come to the video shoot.
This nigga, but he make sure I share it every 5 minutes. I need you to share this video every day for the rest of your life, nigga. Okay, nigga. No, man, you know it's love over here.
Yes, sir.
What's going on with your podcast, though? Because I heard season 2 coming, too.
I don't know right now. I'm trying to see what KB gonna do, man. You know, if I get him to come to be my first guest on there, then I'm gonna do it. If not, then I'm just gonna.
I'm on now.
I'm just gonna ride your coattail, man.
Hey, man, you can ride my coattail all the way to the moon, nigga. Let's go get this money.
Take over the business, man.
You ain't gonna be taking over nothing, but you can ride with me, partner. You see what I'm saying, KB? He always make me get crazy.
I'm dropping him off, man. Dropping him off at the crib, man.
You heard of B.I. Radio Show, the OG Gangsta Wicked.
Yes,
KB, holla at y'all in a minute, man.
Yes, sir.
We gone.